Today, 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 we will be writing the. It has to exist first. It has to exist first. It has to exist first. We will be writing the Shimizu Simulation, the musical, Starless World 2, animatic, OC animatic. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Taiwan. Oh my goodness, if only I was a pronoun denoting a place. Or wait, is it called a pronoun? Oh my goodness. I don't feel anything. World comprised of nothing but myself. I don't feel anything. Fuck, I messed it up. Was it even in time? I don't mourn because there's no. Okay, so let's read what we have so far. So I'm going to loop selective segments. Selective segments. Dream. Wait. Nope. Starts with 1 to 530. 1 7 4. So mountains give way to cliff. Their towering height and rigidity succumbs to a flat plane of sand, meaning I don't like my writing. Okay, but first let's talk about ideas. I'm so distractible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I don't have it in live chat. I'm so sorry. I could be missing out on messages, as I have in the past. Okay. Let's just make it exist first. Living. So let's immerse ourselves. I keep going back and forth. Like, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. I'm going insane. The voices, the voices. Okay. Empty, white chairs stand adjacent to lit candles, resting neatly in rows along the sand. The sun remains emboldened in place, hovering beside a pair of translucent curtains held up by rods. The horizon blends into a fusion of water and air, as the distinction between the sky and the ocean loses its potency. A gap in the rows of chairs and candles fills with white flower petals, gently flowing through a breeze. Upon the appearance of ambience, a pair of dark brown, bare feet amble along the sand. Ella holds a bouquet of pure white flowers, as the value of their fire takes on a brilliant display of white streaks as well. She dons a white dress stretching past her knees. I know I use the word white a lot, but it's important for the description. In a partially opaque veil. Excuse me. Her hair ties into braids wrapped into a bun with its excess length stretching behind her neck. Her expression takes on a neutral quality. She blinks, continuing to stare with a peacefulness matched by her blank stare. The dress and veil sway to the wind as loose ends flapping back and forth behind her face and legs. She reaches a set of translucent the set, the set. I murdered that man! The set of translucent curtains hung beside the setting sun. Upon the appearance of a piano melody, Ella ceases to move. She turns to the side with her whole body and closes her eyes. As if held by another person, the corners of the veil lift, revealing her face. And it's entirely. Tears begin to accumulate in the corner of her eyes. Her expression remains neutral. They stream down her cheeks, accumulating to drops of liquid off her chin. It can start with crying, like. Her eye opens with a startled gaze. Dude, there's a fly on my fucking hand. You, come back here. It was. She reaches for her face, wiping the black tear as her flame takes on the hue of red and magenta. A smear of black etches onto her face and hand. Her eyes widen further, and her eyebrows raise and her mouth hangs ajar, and she begins to shake as she attempts to wipe the smear onto her dress. A bouquet of flowers fall to the floor. Panic of her flame spreads with a greater height, pulsing multiple times a second. The candles blow out, and the sun dissipates as the world falls to an explosion. Ella, with her flame serving as the only source of light, continues to wipe her hand and face, spreading the texture of her along her frozen body. She trips on the length of the falling folds. 450. Range motion, the speeds of water flick onto its screen repeatedly. Ella's limbs scatter on the bathroom floor. She lays beneath the shower head with its water running. Ella stares out to nothing. Her gaze shifts back. Its presence. Walls are right. The shadow of other bodies look past the height of the bathtub, casting the curtains that open. I cannot believe. I need it. I need to check it. I need to check it actually. I need to check it. Oh my god. Ah! Ah! What? Wait, did I comment on the wrong thing? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to literally sob and cry and sob 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 and sob. Okay, anyway. Where were we? I'm gonna sob and 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 sob. dying cringe. Oh my goodness. 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 Okay. Did it not continue? Why is it lagging? Getting out of it, getting out of it, getting out of it once more. In my sleep, I dream about once more getting out of it. I don't feel anything. World comprised of one. I don't see, I don't. And in the house, closet light, getting out of it. In my sleep, I dream about once more getting out of it, getting out of it. Dude, this fly. Around in my head, 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 around in my brain and blood beneath that skin. Wonder if this body's real. No one to prove my existence, but glass of water in my hand. signs. All those in a world. She. I'm living in the with. Buenos, ¿cómo se? Buenos días, no sé, pero, hola, ¿cómo estás, Ivan? ¿Qué es ese? Un email de alguien, no sé. Oh. Living in the Todo bien, ¿y tú? Soy bien. Ah, sentir, wait, sentir, sentir. Sí, siento, no tengo el vocabulario para describir cómo lo siento por esto, pero ah, eh, yo necesito la ayuda de mi partner. Un segundo. Quiero mi ayuda para... Porque yo quiero tener una conversación con tú, pero no puedo. No tengo la habilidad para tener una conversación porque mi vocabulario... Ah, soy un grado de tercera. I am a third grade. I am a third grade. That's basically what I said. Don't worry. Thank you. World move on. Dude, dude. Tu inglés es más mejor de mi español porque yo no puedo ser don't worry en español. Y cuando piensa de las palabras, solamente puedo pensar de como no eres. No tengo. Lo siento. World comprised of everything but my. Yo también, para español, para clarificar, pero vamos a try our best. Vamos a atentar la más mejor que nosotros podemos. About Okay. You're about. Hello. Hello. Sorry,
Yeah,
I don't want any chatters to join. I just want it to be you and I made for each other.
evil.
I imagine a
Anyways,
cylinder. Go ahead.
you are very gay looking. That's it. You may continue.
I imagine a cylinder with a rectangular prism, and its form, like extruded out of a. What are you? What? Why are you showing me this? Is it Santa Claus time? Is it time for Santa Claus to eat some cookies and milk?
No, these are mine. I'm eating them right now.
Oh, so we're gonna have a Miss Claus cosplay right now? Is that
For real.
when you turn the camera around when I see? Oh, tenemos la viewer de Argentina. Entonces necesita tu ayuda para comunicar con ese viewer. Por favor.
En realidad tienes bastante buen inglés.
I don't know what you said.
That actually you have really good English.
¿Quién? La viewer?
Fuck, English, no, Spanish, I mean.
So me.
Like, yeah, it's still not like very good, but like still, but it's like pretty. You are actually doing very well.
I'm doing very well as I can't even translate "don't worry" into Spanish. Okay, buddy. This person knows better English than I know Spanish.
Maybe.
Okay.
I I know better English that the other person knows, and I also know better Spanish than you because I'm perfect. I'm amazing. I'm better than everyone at everything.
You should you see, I think when people like talk about like mania being like grandiosity, I never understood that because it's like I didn't think I was like the most important person ever. Like I didn't think I was better than everyone. It's just like I thought that like everything revolves around me, and I still do because I'm the center of the universe. So it kind of just works that way. But um, 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 when I
You're
speak,
silly. M is the edge of the universe, not the center of it.
I'm saying I'm Ella. I'm literally Ella right now.
No,
Round and
no.
round and round and round and round. I am not going back. I am not returning.
Anyways, no, the universe is not centered around you. It's centered around me because I'm amazing. No,
Well,
it
I
is
think that's
even
a
worse
really
than that.
shitty reason. Because you're amazing, bitch. It's because I'm the only perceptible human being. I'm the single consciousness. That is a much more complicated and much more better reason. Haha, I'm better.
I don't know. I'm also conscious, so you're not that special.
No, no, you're just a figment of
Yeah,
my imagination, of the anglerfish's
I am not.
imagination. Yes, you are.
You are a figment of my imagination. It's the other way around.
Holy shit. I love when you say things like that, and I'm not even being sarcastic. You're like feeding me. Give me more. See, say more things like that.
Oh, I'm going to make you go insane faster.
I don't know if you saw my cam on stream, but like my face I like physically reacted. I was like, oh.
I don't know if that's cool or not. Is it a good thing to say things like that or is it a bad thing? I do not know. It makes you
Explica en
feel which is
español para
good.
la viewer.
Ella está loca y se pone feliz cuando le digo que es un figmento de mi imaginación, por algún motivo.
Did I hear you say visual motif? Oh my goodness.
No, I said figment of my imagination.
Oh, dang it. I'm not going back. I'm not returning. I have run out of this act.
I actually do not know how to translate the word motif.
That's okay. So, what do you regret in this life? Learning Spanish slash yendo. I swear that's not a. I swear that's not just because we're talking about it, but like literally, my only regret in life is being signed up for Spanish in my elementary school class instead of Japanese. If I got signed up for Japanese, I would have. Oh my goodness. that would have been so cool.
You're silly. Is that your only regret in life?
Uh, well, no.
No. I have 1.5 regrets. I'm
Okay,
actually amazing. I only have 1.5.
okay. Are you gonna say them? Why are you laughing so hard? Oh my goodness.
Because I was waiting for you to ask.
Oh, so
Anyway.
you just set me up, huh? You just set. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was on purpose. Yeah, one of the points, the 0.5, the half a regret, is the event. Remember the event that I do not like that it happened, and I would prefer if it hadn't, but it did also make me who I am, and I like that, and I like who I am. So, it's a weird feeling. Anyways, and the other one, which I will actually talk about, is it's like I was in high school, and there was, I don't know if it's done on the US too, but like here we celebrate, like when a girl becomes 15 years old, we celebrate a lot. It's like a big thing. And amongst those things that they do for celebration is like throw eggs at the girl and flour and sugar and just a lot of shit. Which is weird, and I never fully understood it, but throwing eggs at people is fun. Anyways, one of my classmates had become 15 and she was very dirty because of it. And like I had made a really, really good spaghetti that same day, and I wanted to share it with someone. So I was trying to invite her to, like, I live closer, you can come clean, and then I also have spaghetti. And I really only wanted to share the spaghetti. But like it looked like I was trying to bang. And it was, and it's the only thing I'm just like really embarrassed by how I kept insisting because it looked bad.
Wait, so what is the regret? I don't. This is just like a funny story. Like I don't understand.
No, I regret not having realized how I was looking and just kept pushing and
Uh,
just it's so embarrassing. I would
wait, how's that
if
embarrassing?
I
But you literally had no bad intentions though.
I know, but it looked like I did. I never managed to explain it to anyone. So I think
Oh,
everyone from that interaction just remembers that I was trying to bang.
oh, okay. Twa, do you regret letting some of the chatters into your Discord? No, I don't. I mean, well, it's not that I regret it. It's just it's like now I have to be a moderator, a Discord mod, and I don't like
You can
that.
just make me. You can make me a moderator too, and I can moderate.
You're gonna volunteer to moderate my fish is my favorite animal server?
Yeah,
You're crazy.
I thought that was clear. I also offered to moderate the chat of the YouTube, but you were like, no. And I was like,
Okay.
and I cried.
Dude, you want to know
You
why
made.
I cried today? There is this really fucking cool post I found on from one of my thousands of subscribers, and like, um, and and I wrote this very heartfelt comment. I was like, I really understand how you feel because this is my experience and argar gargar blah 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 blah. And then I
Yeah.
accidentally replied to the wrong fucking thing. I replied to Asriel's post instead of and I didn't realize for like all day until like literally 30 minutes ago.
Damn, that explains the notification I got before.
Oh, yeah, no, doesn't it sound doesn't it seem like a non sequitur? Did you read it?
I saw the notification and you were just like, wait, that was your post? I commented under your post? And I didn't know why, but I didn't
Oh,
mind it.
oh,
It
you
just
didn't
meant
see the original
conversation was
comment?
happening. No, I didn't because
Oh,
I was buying the stuff you saw me eat,
yeah, I
and now
woke
I
up
was
at like
eating.
4 a.m. and okay, Twa, is this your woo's band? I don't know what that means. But um was what does that mean? Um I don't anything at all. Wife plus husband. I mean, they're non-binary, so I think that actually is a pretty, um, well, spouse is like the gender neutral term, but like if you want to combine the genders and be like a bigender. Are you still there, Lizzle?
Yeah, I was just like
I was not
vibing, listening to
created
you
just to
explain
be
things.
thrown away. I was not created just to turn into sand. I was not created just to create for that. This world and me, we're the same, are we? Beside the window, curtains wait to the current of the wind as Ella walks in front of them as well. Once more, getting out of it, getting out of it, getting out of it, getting. Uh-oh.
That's what you sound like. You sounded like That's how you sounded.
You're
That's
torturing
how
Shark, apparently?
she told you. Yeah, I was.
What?
Yeah, I was
No,
doing
but
that. It
like,
was
what?
funny.
I'm asking what, as in like clarification, and you're just repeating yourself.
I didn't understand what you were asking.
Okay. Well, before I repeat myself, Twa, have you ever been swatted? No. Thankfully.
And that's not an invitation to swat her.
No, it is. It's a challenge, actually. For
No.
legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Uh, okay. So
You're not.
why, why is Shark being tortured by you?
Because it's funny.
No, I mean, my God. You saw how I responded genuinely, right? I was like, no, I mean, and I was gonna continue speaking, but then I realized, like, why am I even trying with you? Why am I even? Oh my goodness,
The worst part is that I don't even understand what I did wrong.
what I did wrong? But I'm not saying you did
Yeah, I
wrong.
don't know. Yeah, I think. Anyways, I should start. I don't know. When except for you and Rowan and Mimi, like except for those three people, I forget people exist until something reminds me they exist, and only then do I message them. So today, before we even talk, I remembered Shark existed because I saw the emoji, and I was like, oh yeah, she exists, and started messaging her. Oh no, wait, no, it was because she tagged on the server. Yeah, because she tagged on the server, and I saw her tag on the server, so I went to DM her, and then I started bullying her. Funny.
Bullying her. Okay, got it. Not it.
Yeah, yeah, it was really funny.
Dun, dun,
You
dun,
should
dun, dun,
bully
dun,
her.
dun, dun, dun. I'm not a bullying type. I think bullying should be. I, if I see any bullying on my Fimfo server, you're getting timed out.
Even if it's consensual bullying.
Well, we have to practice patience and kindness with each other. So, you know,
But I want to practice bullying. I need to perfect my to improve my bullying skills.
okay,
You know the PlayStation game called Bully?
Okay, I used
That
to be
I need to get perfect scores on that game, so I need to practice.
disgusting. I
I
used to
used to
be
be
a
a disgusting,
disgusting, fat,
fat
suck.
suck of a man.
Yogurt, yogurt, yogurt. I like yogurt.
Of a man. You want to know what I did with that
Vanilla
person? You want to
vanilla
know what I did with
flavored
the old
yogurt.
version of me?
I'm
I
done
murdered
drinking
him.
vanilla flavored yogurt.
I murdered that man.
Did you know that?
I'm animating right now, so frankly, you should
What are you animating?
I'm animating how to change your life.
Insane! You should add flying fish in the background and just don't explain it.
A flash of flying fish.
What if the sun is actually just a sunfish? But like a big one that can glow. Have you ever seen a sunfish? They're really weird.
No, I've never seen a sunfish. This is so stupid. I'm sorry. Have you seen my animation? Are you in my stream?
I am not, and I have not
You wanna
actually.
change your
There we go.
life?
That's how
Simple
after sunfish
question,
look.
just
They
answer. Do
they
you want
often
to?
just
You want
lie
to, right?
horizontally across the surface of the water and just bask on the sun.
That's
They're
why
really
they're
weird.
called sunfish.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's open your stream. Let's open your stream.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. What were you trying to show me?
Okay, so
You want to change your life? It's a simple question. Just answer. Do you want to? You want to, right? Of course you do. Of course you do.
Everybody does. Nobody likes what's going on, okay?
Ever.
That's my first news flash.
Never,
Nobody
likes
likes
anything ever
ever
when
when
it's
it's
happening,
happening,
ever.
ever.
So then, of course, you want to change your life. So how are you going to do it? How are you going to change your life? Seriously. Seriously ask yourself that. How? How could it even be possible for me to change my life?
I love my
okay?
expressions
I used
here.
to be disgusting. I
Yeah.
used to be a
And
disgusting.
I really liked it the way you draw
slut
yourself.
of a man.
You look really cute.
You want to know what I
Yeah, I
did
look
with
cute
that
in this
person?
shot.
You want to know what I did with the old version of me? I
Yeah, like
murdered
I-
him.
shot.
I
The
murdered that
stream is
man.
delayed, so I don't know which shot you're talking about. The one where you look like crazy?
Yeah.
That one? The one where you look like crazy? Yeah, unironically, yes. You look cute on the range. Cute and insane, and I like it.
I murdered him.
I murdered him. I murdered that man.
Don't forget to like speedrun the frames. You need to give it the shape. Then you can add the details. Don't go insane being a perfectionist. Again. You should give me Delta Run already.
You keep saying that, and I never respond to you because I know if I actually do, you'll stop your pants.
I will actually know that. That's actually the only thing I have actually been serious about. I actually really want Delta Run.
Oh, okay. Wait, so they're separate games, right? Like chapter 3 and 4 are separate games, and so I would buy each one.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just like an update for the game.
Oh.
Like I haven't actually checked, but I'm pretty sure it's just Delta Run the game. And
But I
the
thought the
chapters
first
are
two
like
were
new.
free.
Yeah. Yeah, and I actually do not know how that works. Like, do you just keep it for free forever? Do you need to pay for the next two and then you have the rest?
Yeah,
and
no,
they
that's what
go-
I saw
get
on
updated?
Twitter at least. People were like showing screenshots of them like buying the game.
Interesting. Anyways, I did play the first two chapters, so I'm not like I don't know if they are sold separately, then I don't mind.
Okay, well,
Like yeah.
I
But
murdered him.
yay, Deltarune!
I
Yay!
murdered that.
I did imagine that you were thinking that I was joking, but no, I do actually want it. Why are you laughing? I can hear you laugh. Are you laughing at me? Do you
no, because
hate me?
Shark is he's giving me the details.
Just ask her for screenshots. Ask her for screenshots. Easy.
A flash of flooding light. Oh, oh, Dude, I'm just supposed to be reading this comic book, and like the comic book is not good.
Is it for work or is it because you just want to read it?
What the heck? No, it's for. Oh my god, it refreshed.
No! It refreshed. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know.
It's a bad thing. Wait, so what was your question?
That you said you had to read a comic, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Was it for work or was it for like enjoyment?
No, it was a friend. Friend wants me to read comics.
Oh, interesting. You can start giving. Do they just want you to read, or do they want you to give criticism?
No, we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna be like, yo, this comic about Superman and Batman and Aquaman and Wonder Woman and all the above.
Is it like a fanfic?
I murdered him. I murdered that man. I murdered that man. I can just do what? I'm sorry.
That if it was a fanfic, I was asking.
Fanfic?
Yeah.
No, it's like the official Justice League comics.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. It cut off for a bit.
The official.
I murdered that man.
The official Justice League comics.
There we go. My Wi-Fi died. That's why I have my connection. My Wi-Fi had died, Maya. It died.
Wait, I just realized I actually look fucking insane. Am I a good actor? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Because my eye is twitching. My eye is like, it's like, oh my goodness.
Not only are you a good actor, you were also actually going insane.
I fucked him up with an axe. I left him bleeding and dying in a fucking grave that made him dig. Oh, and I laughed. I laughed when he begged for his fucking life. Please,
You're insane. You know that, right?
I can change. Change? You can't change. Dude, I need to be more insane though, cause like I need to like dress in cosplay and like talk about like my voices more and like I feel like I don't have the presentation. I feel like if I just
Megamind reference. Megamind reference.
What are you talking about?
What's the difference between a villain and a super villain? The presentation, and that's a scene. That's a scene on Megamind.
A scene?
A scene.
Oh,
like that's a scene on Megamind. He goes, the presentation, and he has like a massive entrance. Anyways, yeah, you can just make your. If you don't have the presentation, just make yourself have the presentation. Easy. Meow, 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 meow. By the way, yesterday when the chatters were on call and you were deafened, they asked me if I was married.
What did you say?
That unfortunately I am not married yet.
Oh.
And will you help me fix it?
Your flirting is unimpressive.
It is not. It's very impressive. It's very
You and my mute button doesn't work. Oh my goodness.
silly.
Why? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what you're asking.
I murdered that man.
I need this. I need this. I need this thing right here.
And a fucking grave that made him dig. Oh, and I laughed. I laughed when he begged for his fucking life. Please, I can change. You can't.
150 grams of cookies with sugar and stuff.
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about my cookies. They were this this packet or bag or whatever had like 150 grams, and now it only has like what 10.
You should get more cookies then.
I already did. Like I don't need more, but I want more, so I got more.
You want to change your life? It's a simple question. Just answer it. Do you want to? You want to, right? Of course you do. Of course you do. Everybody does. Nobody likes what's going on, okay? Ever. That's my first news flash.
Never, nobody likes your meows when you're meowing all over the floor.
So then, of
Of
course
course
you
you
want
want
to
to
change
change
your
your
life.
meows.
So
So how are you going to do it? How are you going to change your meows? Seriously ask yourself that. How? How is it even possible for me to change my meows? Okay? I used to be a puppy buck. I mess up a bit. I used to be a puppy.
You used to be a puppy. You did used to be a puppy.
What are you talking about right now?
I used to be a disgusting.
Anyways, I will not change my meows because people love my meows. You're just cringe. You're just being cringe.
Of a man.
You are being a hater. Haters gonna hate.
I used to be a disgusting, fat,
Wait, what is going on right now?
suck of a man.
What? Wait, what the heck?
I don't understand.
I used to be a disgusting, fat,
It was glitching.
suck of a man.
Oh.
You want to know what I did with that person? You want to know what I did with the old version of me? I murdered him! I murdered that man! I fucked him up with an axe!
Wait, this is so funny. This is so funny. Wait. When the music starts kicking in, it just cuts to the fucking body in the.
I murdered him! I murdered that man! I fucked him up!
I think you're going
with an
insane.
axe.
We can have like an axe drawing right here.
If the body if that's a body on like a tomb, you can have the axe like on the body, like he got killed by the axe.
I'm gonna love this animation as soon as I get past the hard part, which is actually making it. When it's done being made, I'm gonna love this animation.
That's so real, actually.
You wanna know what
Once I
did
get
with that
past the
person?
hard part,
You wanna
which
know
is
what I did
making
with
it,
the old
that's so
person?
real, actually.
I murdered him.
I agree. I vibe with that.
I murdered that man. I fucked him up with an axe.
Okay, so when I left him bleeding and dying, how did I act?
I fucked him up with an axe. I left him bleeding and dying in a fucking grave that made him dig. Oh, and I laughed.
Oh wait, you should totally like play. Wait, what if he like plays his own music or something? Like he just has like a fucking I don't know, like a sound recorder device, sound device, and he plays. I don't know. That was just an idea. It's a stupid idea.
I laughed when he begged for his fucking life. I can change. You can't change. You can't change because there is no you anymore. And I poured gasoline on him. I lit a match and I tossed it in. And instead I was like, okay, thick, black smoke covered the screens. And I danced around the magnificent pyre.
I love playing it on 2 times.
And I shouted, now I may fly free. And I pointed one finger into the desk and screamed,
Now,
make
this Discord crashed.
suffer. A flash of flooding light. And it's like blinding him and he's like holding, he's like, oh. My eyes wasn't even open for my trunk line wasn't open. Yes, I think, yeah. Very funny. Holy, my 16 feet. And I opened my eyes, and I opened my eyes. My eyes. The first time burned away.
Meow meow.
So in the scene, I'm like imagining like, I don't know, myself getting like an injection for estrogen or something.
So
I don't know. Okay. Let's try again. Want to change your life? It's a simple question. Oh, shit. Do you want to change your life? It's a simple question.
Maya.
Just answer. Do you want to?
Maya, listen to me, Maya.
my goodness, what bombshell is gonna about to be exploding over my city?
I was going to go. You have to choose. You have to choose. I was going to say.
Choose what?
I don't know, but you have to choose. You have to make a choice on something.
Okay, I choose to change my life.
Okay, done. Your life has been changed.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Everybody does. Nobody likes what's going on, okay? That's in a fucking grave with an axe. I left them bleeding and dying.
Everyone's gonna love me when I make this animation. Everyone will love me.
People already love you, and the animation, I don't know. It might make some people love you more. It might make more people love you, but like overall, it won't change much because people already love you.
That's what the government wants you to think, Muzzle.
Real. Anyways, do you remember how I watched 2 movies with Mimi? 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how they were like a prequel and a sequel to each other simultaneously.
No, I don't remember that, but keep going anyway.
Basically, it was a movie like sci-fi, and the sci-fi part was that they were like parallel worlds, and they made a machine that let you like transfer your consciousness to parallel worlds.
Cool.
And like one movie, like they were like both like sci-fi romance movies, and each one had the protagonist being in love with a different person. But like the movies were entangled. Like every so often the characters were swapping between different alternative universes. One was just like chilling and just being happy, and the other one was like stuck on a mad quest to save his loved one, the one he loved. because she got like
Murdered that
gotten
man!
stuck between universes or
I
something.
fucked him up!
Weird stuff. She was basically a ghost, and he was trying to save her.
Okay.
It was
With an axe!
insane stuff.
Yeah.
You know that one theory that every choice you make makes a new universe. That was the concept of the movie. They were like
Okay.
infinite universes, infinite of them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm deafening. I'm joking.
Okay.
That was one of my classic jokes.
You wanna know what
The
I did
classic
with that
joke where
person?
you are never joking because you actually do it.
You wanna know what I did with the old version of me? I murdered him! I murdered that man! I fucked him up with an axe! I left him bleeding and dying in a fucking grave! And I made him dig! Oh.
Dying in a fucking grave that made him dig. Oh, and
So
I'm cringe.
why do you think you're cringe?
I'm cringe. In a positive way.
Why?
Because I'm expressing myself.
Because what?
I'm expressing myself!
And how is that cringe instead of amazing? You're weird. Both you and Rowan are weird and are into cringe culture. You like you cringe culture. I didn't believe in cringe.
What the hecking heck?
Imagine not having transcended the concept of cringeless and just letting yourself and everyone love what they like, what they love, without any shame.
What is sibling yapping about?
You know what I'm yapping about. You understand. I'm not. I cringeness is not real. Cringe that was made up by society.
I'm cringe, and that's based.
You,
I'll never be based, and that's not cringe.
society, like the Joker once said, society. Society invented cringe to shame people. I do not acquire to such beliefs. Cringe is fake. I'm free. I'm not cringe. I'm free. I'm free. I let myself love what I love without any shame because it's amazing. Maya,
Oh my goodness.
why are you so pretty?
Because I don't know. Genetics.
Oh,
And did you ever do the ritual to exorcise the ghost in your house?
What?
Do you want me to repeat all of the steps so you can
No,
do the ritual?
it's just no, I don't. I don't.
You don't? Do you believe in ghosts, Mara?
I believe in the anglerfish subscribing.
That
No.
was
Ghost would be
It
the
was a-
latest
it's a-
fucking afterlife ever, Matt. Oh my goodness, text messages.
Are you sure ghosts are the worst? I mean, I prefer being a ghost over, eternal oblivion.
What about what? What? Oblivion?
Yeah, you said the ghost will be the lamest thing, but I prefer
Yeah,
that
no,
over
because
like
all you can do
eternal
is just
oblivion.
fucking haunt a house for the rest of your eternity of life. Like that would be the lamest freaking thing ever. Like, oh my goodness.
I prefer that like over because like it's at least you still exist.
No,
It's
you are not
nice.
going to. You are not going to go like. At least you're still alive right now. You're not gonna do that.
I did. I prefer being. Also, by the way, being a ghost is awesome. You have like superpowers.
They're not superpowers. You're a fucking idiot.
You can phase through walls and have
I'm not having this
telekinesis.
argument. I'm shutting this down this instant.
You're like a fantasy creature. That's
I'm shutting this
amazing.
down.
That's what if being a ghost lets me do magic, Maya? You know how much I love magic. Imagine being able to do ghost magic. That will be so cool.
This is
Also,
where it
not all
starts.
ghosts haunt houses. Some ghosts are like free roaming ghosts. They roam around the mortal plane. Imagine. Maybe I can just float all the way into space and visit the moon. What if I hunt a nuclear reactor and make it go supercritical? See, being a ghost is cool. Being a ghost is awesome.
I'm literally not engaging with you, and you're still talking about it. What can you?
I know. I'm engaging with myself. That's the superpower I have. I can just keep yapping about something if I find it interesting. And do you understand why people got I don't know if concerned, but like I did this but like on text on public servers, and the mods were like, please stop, you're scaring people.
Simple question, just answer it. Do you want
Do you
to?
understand why that happened now?
Of course you do. Of course you do. Everybody
I just
does.
engage
Nobody
myself.
likes what's
I
going
just
on,
continue
ever.
jabbing to
That's my
myself
first
because it's
newsflash.
this cool
Never,
subject.
nobody likes anything ever when it's happening, ever. So then, of course, you want to change your life. So how are you going to do it?
Shaking my head.
How are you going to change your life? Seriously. Seriously ask yourself that. How? How
She's
could it even
shaking
be
her
possible
head.
for me to change my life, okay? I used to be disgusting. I used to be a disgusting, fat suck of a
No more
man.
yogurt. I need to save the rest for
You wanna know
tomorrow.
what I did with that person? You
So
wanna
for
know what I
now,
did with
no
the
more
old
yogurt.
version of me? I murdered him! I murdered that man!
I think I drank like half a liter of
fucked him
yogurt.
up with an axe!
This is a liter, right? Or is
I
it half
left
a
him
liter?
bleeding and dying in a fucking grave!
No,
And I
it's
made him
even. It is a liter. It is a liter. Yes. I drank like half a liter of yogurt.
dead!
Are you proud of me, Maya, for drinking that much yogurt?
Oh goodness.
She defend.
Are you done?
To defend. You were defend.
Oh, and
When did you laugh?
I laughed when he begged for his fucking life.
Anyways, Undertale, Deltarune, computer. You should watch me play Deltarune.
No, because I haven't
And
beaten chapter 2 yet. So
yeah, you should like watch me play it and watch with me. We should play through the game together. No?
I mean, we could. I just said.
Does it not spark joy?
I laughed.
That scared me. Memes, Maya. Memes. Do you remember that one? That tweet from ages ago that got famous? That it was like an important person going, intercontinental ballistic tweets, and it went viral.
No.
You forgot. You forgot. That's okay. I forgive you. Intercontinental ballistic tweets. I'm listening to. I have the stream open, and I heard myself going, "It's okay, I forgive you," and it made me giggle because that was so silly, and I knew it was silly. I knew it was silly, but it still made me giggle. It was silly on purpose. Buffering, buffering. You need to buffer.
Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. All right, there we go.
Yeah. You need what you need to do later. You know what you need to do.
What?
You need to go to the backyard and just sit on the backyard in silence, just looking at it. How does that sound?
I mean, I could do that on stream.
Will you take the camera with you to the backyard?
I mean, Shark just called me Pokimane.
She called you what?
Pokimane, the streamer, the Twitch streamer.
Pokimane. Insane stuff. Insane people behavior. She's insane. Sunfish are weird fish. They are weird. Sunfish are weird. There is a webtoon that was the reason I started reading webtoon in English instead of Spanish. Because I was like, I want to keep reading this, but there are no more chapters, and then I went like, wait, this is a translation, an official one, but like a translation, so probably the original one is more advanced, and I was right. And that webtoon made me start reading in English, and it was called I'm the Grim Reaper. I'm the Grim Reaper, and it's a good webtoon, and I like it. The art style reminds me a little bit of your art style, but like more like Finnish maybe. I don't know how to describe it. It's not exactly that, but like it's similar to your own art style basically. That's what I'm saying. Nothing to say about that. Hiccups. That sounded like hiccups.
Please,
Meow, meow, meow.
please, I'll do everything differently. I'll do everything differently. I can change. I can change.
Meow 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 meow
You
meow
want to change your
meow
life?
meow
Simple
meow
question.
meow
Just
meow
answer.
meow
Do you
meow
want
meow.
to? You want to, right? Of course you do. Of course you do. Everybody
Lindos
does.
de Bulbos.
Nobody
Gracias por
likes what's
esto.
going on. Okay? Ever.
How do you just
That's my first news flash. Never,
Never,
nobody
nobody
likes
likes
anything
anything
ever when it's happening, ever. So then, of course, you want to change your life. So how are you going to do it? How are you going to change your life? Seriously. Seriously ask yourself that. How? How could it even be possible for me to change my life, okay? I used to be disgusting. I used to be a disgusting, fat
suck of a man. You want to know what I
did
did with that person? You want to know what I did with the old version of me? I murdered him.
I murdered that man. I fucked him up with an axe. I left him bleeding and dying in a fucking grave. And I made him
That's
dead.
like the whole 7 seconds of like.
Oh, and I laughed. I laughed when he begged for his fucking life. Please.
I opened my Steam and there's still no Deltarune. You lied to me. You're evil.
Want me to do it on stream?
No. But like grr. Secret of the mimic. The mimic. Imagine giving the chatters access to your credit card information. That would be insane.
I flashed my debit card while I was psychotic on screen, but covering it with my hands.
Why did you do that?
Because it was like teasing them so they can become the protagonists of my ARG.
Why did you do that?
I literally
You
just
were
explained it to
insane. You were insane. Like more than normal, I mean.
I think no one's a normal amount of insane.
Yeah, your normal amount of insane is like a little bit less than right now. You are currently like slightly more insane than usual.
I'm gonna draw myself like underweight. I don't know. It's just this thing. I wanna like.
Why on? Yeah.
I wanna like
Continue.
convey like my previous self, like, because I was
Previous
underweight.
self.
That is like factual information. And then the final self will be me dressed in like a fursuit with like makeup and like everything, like the most exaggerated, like a flash of
Girl.
what?
You should girl mode try. You should girl mode try now.
No.
Yeah, you should go on girl mode. Girl mode. Girl mode.
A flash of flooding light.
Meow 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 meow
I'm literally
meow
gonna
meow
repeat
meow
the
meow meow.
shreds.
Why? What did I do?
Dude, they should like invent. Okay, wait, never mind.
No, I'm curious. Now I want to know what do they have to invent?
Like a thing that like makes your own reference images, like, and then that's just AI generation, like.
You can just make the pose and see how it looks. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say.
Yeah, make my own references in 3D like I always do. And I can't always make a
Yeah,
3D model of literally everything, buddy.
yeah, exactly. See, you understand. I just found a game which main mechanic seems to be gender bending yourself. That's funny. Very transcoded game. Very trans.
Oh, wait, what? I wasn't paying attention.
That I just found a game which main mechanic seems to be gender bending yourself, which is, very trans of them.
Okay.
Meow 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Fucking life. Please, please.
Dude, I'm actually doing it. I'm making this animatic, and I'm at the good part now. I'm at the.
Yay! You're at the good part.
Please, please, I can change. I can change.
Ever when it's happening, ever. So then, of course, you want to change your life. So, how are you going to do it? How are you going to change your life? Seriously. Seriously ask yourself that. How? How could it even be possible for me, to change my life? Okay? I used to be disgusting. I used to be a disgusting, fat suck of a man. You want to know what I did with that person? You want to know what I did with the old version of me? I murdered him! I murdered that man! I fucked him up with an axe! I left him bleeding and dying
in a fucking grave that I left for 7 seconds because I don't know how to animate.
Oh, and I laughed. I laughed
You're
when he
silly.
begged for his fucking life. Please, 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 I can change. I'll do everything differently. I can change. I can change.
I'm literally gonna use that one. Remember the art I just shared today of like you were like, oh my god, I love the angle, or no, you love the
Yeah.
expression when you didn't comment on the
Yeah.
freaking angle, the angle of
Yeah,
the shot.
Yeah, I just didn't have the word at the moment. Yes, I did also really like the angle. I'm sorry I didn't know how to say it because I'm silly.
It's just I don't know how to draw like fucking.
Lies, you do know how to draw.
No, like
You do know. You should. You should.
what does dinámico mean?
I don't know.
Dynamic?
I don't know what you're asking.
The chatter. The Spanish chatter.
Yeah. Well, I'm not looking. What did they say?
Dinámico.
Dinámico? Yeah, dinámico is like dynamic.
Rips you to shreds.
We are not going to. We are not going to.
I can't do this long.
You can do this. This.
Now my camera's glitching. Boop. Boop. No! No! My camera! Okay. How about we just leave it like that, I guess. You see that? Do you see my stream?
Okay, let me look. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at. Did your camera glitch? Damn,
Yeah, that's what
your
I'm
camera
saying.
is really glitching a lot.
Dude, this would make an awesome effect. Like these. Tell me
Yeah.
what's faster.
It will be an awesome effect. However, do you know why it's happening?
Because whenever I touch my camera, it goes haywire.
Okay.
Now I broke it. Living in the fever dream, living, if I'm even living. Change? No puedes cambiar. No puedes cambiar porque no hay un tú, no más. You like, why are you laughing?
Because you're really cute. Meow 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 meow.
Hello. Sorry, my camera isn't working.
Yeah, your camera isn't working.
It looks cooler. Like the temperature. Change?
Please, please, I can change. I'll do everything differently. I can change.
Change.
You can't change.
I love, this is my favorite expression, the one right here.
Me to change my life.
Wait until the stream catches.
I used to be a disgusting, fat suck of a man. You want to know what I did with that person? You want to know what I did with the old version of me?
Oh, sure, yeah. Let me play from the beginning.
Do you want to change your life? It's a simple question. Just answer.
Right,
Do you want to?
there we
Do you
go.
want
The
to,
stream
right?
got
Of
up
course
and
you
I
do.
like the
Of course you
expression.
do. Everybody does.
I like
Nobody
it.
likes
What's
what's
going on,
okay?
okay?
Ever.
That's my first news flash.
Never,
Nobody likes anything ever when it's happening, ever.
So then
So
of course you want to change your life. So how are you
gonna
going to do
it?
it?
How are you gonna change your life? Seriously.
Seriously ask yourself that. How? How could it even be possible for
me
to change my life? Okay?
I used to be disgusting. I used to be a disgusting, fat suck of a man.
You want to know what I did with that person? You want to know what I did with the old version of me? I murdered him. I murdered that man. I fucked him up with an axe.
I left
him bleeding and
That's
dying
right. There's a lot of
in a
frames that like
fucking
go on for too
grave.
long.
I made him dead.
The other day you were praising Evangelion for exactly that.
I laughed when he begged
Yeah.
for his fucking life.
Are you saying this?
Please.
You-
I can change. I'll do everything different.
You and then you get quiet.
So good. This is the storyboard. So like, I'm hoping to like color it and shit. And like, if you think this is good, wait until I go all out and I unlock my Sigma inner wolf. How does it go? Da 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 da. Sigma inner wolf. Toa. Yeah. Wata.
What actually went wrong? What actually went wrong?
I can change. You can't change. You
I don't like my acting in this part.
because there is no you.
What do you say?
Oh my goodness. Where is my script?
Somewhere probably.
Getting out of it, getting out of it, getting out of it once more. I should stream all day. I should stream every day, all day. No exceptions.
That sounds unhealthy.
No, it's not.
That
Like
sounds
did for a whole month.
unhealthy. It sounds unhealthy.
Why is it unhealthy?
Because you also need time to rest and time to yourself, you know.
Yeah, that's why I sleep, but on stream.
No, even while awake, you need rest.
Dude, I used to draw for like 8 hours a day without taking breaks. What are you talking about?
And that was also not healthy.
Oh, and I laughed. I laughed when he begged for his fucking life. Please, 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 I can change. I'll do everything.
We're getting a snoring, eeping tawa ASMR. Oh my goodness. Honk shoe. That's all the ASMR you get. Honk shoe. Honk shoe. Honk shoe. There. There's your ASMR.
Just silly.
I can change. You can't change.
Peak tawa ASMR. No. How do I do that? You can't change because there is no you. Anyway, sorry, I'm like shouting. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it was cute.
Dude, I got super into character for a second there. Did you hear the way I was breathing?
Yeah.
Yo. No, no tú, yo no puedo cambiar porque no hay un yo no más. Esto es como es. We swim like fish in the sea. We swim, we swim, we swim, we swim, we swim. Da 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 da. There's so much I need to do. Oh my goodness. I love you, I love you. Yo no sé nadar, pero somos peces. Y como peces en el mar, nadamos. Como peces en la mar, nadamos, 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 nadamos. You see, I didn't know how to say swim before, but now I do. So I'm getting better at Spanish, aren't I, Lozel?
Yeah, you are. Congrats.
Como peces en la mar, nadamos, 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 nadamos.
And I poured gasoline on him. And I lit a match and I tossed it in. And it set him ablaze. Okay, wait.
Thick black smoke covered the screens.
And I danced around the magnificent fire. Raised both my hands to the heavens.
Peces. Es un
And I
pez.
shouted, now I may fly free. Change. I can do everything.
Change. I need to look at some compositing shots.
Do everything differently. I can change. Please, please, please. I can change. I'll do everything differently. I can change. I can change.
I should post this on Twitter.
Change. You can't change.
I don't know what to do for this shot. This is why we have the little... No. You can't change. You can't change because there is no you. And oh my God, you just had to cough. You just had to cough, didn't you?
I'm so
You couldn't resist it.
weak.
You couldn't. Yeah, I know. You owe me one Deltarune copy of Chapter 3.
You're silly.
Oh, I'm the silly one.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do for this shot. God damn it.
How could it even be possible for me to change my life, okay? I used to be disgusting. I used to be a disgusting, fat suck of a man. You want to know what I did with that person? You want to know what I did with the old version of me? I murdered him! I murdered that man! I fucked him up with an axe! I left him bleeding and dying! In a fucking grave! And I made him! I made him dead! Oh, and I laughed. I laughed when he begged for his fucking life. Please, 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 I can change. I'll do everything differently. I can change. You can't change. You
I don't know what to do.
I can change. You can't change. You can't change because there is no you anymore. And I poured gasoline on him.
You said it was the good part, though. You said you were getting to the good part.
Yeah.
So meow meow. This is I don't know what to say. I'm so weak. I do not
Why do you need to
know.
say
I'm
anything?
silly.
You can just not
But-
say anything.
But I feel the need to say stuff.
Yeah, because you're a fucking weirdo who can't stay in silence. Oh my goodness. You need to be like, if I'm the one I'm burning on
Okay.
the stake, what should Luzzle be? Like, should Luzzle like be like, I don't know, like burned on the steak, but like cooked as a steak, like medium rare, like eat medium rare burger. Can I get a medium rare burger? Hi, I wanted to order a medium rare Palma burger, thank you. And can I get a side of fries, please?
You're silly.
Medium rare.
You're silly. Was that the piano? Piano.
Around in my head, around in my head, around in my brain and blood beneath that skin. Wonder if this body's real. My existence, but a glass of water and fire. Are we just gonna? Are we just? So you're not gonna fill the silence, huh? Not gonna fill the
So
silence.
before you didn't want me to, and now you do want me to. Decide, girl. Decide. Cause damn. Do you want me or do you not want me to fill the silence?
I'm so sorry, Azrael. I'm so sorry.
What happened with Asriel?
I commented under the wrong post.
It's okay. Don't worry.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
It is.
I thought it would come across as a non sequitur if it was meant for you. Like that didn't seem kind of random or like
Are
aw.
you asking me or are you asking? Are you asking?
I'm sorry. It's just like I didn't want to. Now I don't know what to say.
What did she say to make you react like this?
Um um in situations like these, when I don't know what to say, it's always best. I got to, I did like your post that much. It's just like I, it was in reference to like there was like the
You're silly. I think you may be overcomplicating this.
I think you're overcomplicating your own.
My own. Imagine having a professional tell you to your face that you struggle to read the room.
Never happened to
Maybe.
me.
It did though. It did. They told you, haha, you don't know how to read the room. Skill issue. Those were the exact words they used. I was quoting the doctors. I was there in the room and heard them say it, and they were like, skill issue, L ratio. That's what they were saying.
I was supposed to be cleaning my room, but I just got off of Roblox. It's been 3 hours. Oh no. Well, now's the opportunity as any. So.
The best time
You-
to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now. That's the phrase.
I've never
That's
heard
the
that phrase
phrase.
in my entire life.
You didn't? But do you like it? Because I think it's a good phrase.
It's an okay phrase. I just want to
An
dissociate
okay
from this mortal
phrase.
plane. Yeah, I get it. Also, I think you spelled plane correctly the first time. It's okay. Because plane has like two descriptions. Plane like being the yeah like the plane of existence, right? And then plain is like the
Also,
lack of flavor with the I. Yes, go ahead.
that I might leave soon. I don't know. I feel weird. I know. I just noticed that I was feeling weird. So I might leave soon. Ish. Soon-ish.
Me when I live in my starless world alone, alone, alone.
I'm here though, and the chatters are around too. You are not alone.
You don't exist, buddy.
I do exist though. I very much do. What are you on? What are you on? I do exist.
Okay, you got this.
You do.
Show me with the fishes.
Like kiss me.
So bright, yeah, bright enough to light me up, bright enough to light me up, bright enough to light me up, bright enough. No need to correct pronouns ever. There's never a need. Never a need. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know what to do.
You could like start making poses in front of the camera and you see if any of them feel good for the animation.
Nah, nah. Because I've already done that. And the poses are ass.
You no, they're not. They're not.
Well, did I just curse on stream? Not allowed.
You didn't. Don't worry, you didn't.
Karaoke. Okay, let's sing some Starless World 2 then. Or we can write. Yeah, I can. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. World comprised of nothing but myself. I don't feel, I don't feel, I don't hear, I don't see, I don't want, I don't mourn, because there's no one to mourn but me.
Stars lost in the fever dream, living in an abandoned house, closet light, getting out of it. In my sleep I dream about
Once more, getting out of it, getting out of it, getting out of it. Hey, if you're feeling weird, you don't have to stick around, you know?
Are you saying that because I was quiet?
No, it's just you said that earlier, so I just wanted to.
Meow meow. Yeah, I know, but like I don't really feel like bad. It's just weird. And like I'm not like in a hurry to leave. I am not in a hurry, but I might. Look, you played this game. I'm I'm looking through Steam and this play a game you
Getting out of it, getting out of it. I no more yearn for the starless world. Ah, this is
know what you should do?
What?
The ritual to banish the ghost in your house, because the ghost is
Oh my
it's
goodness.
not letting you
Oh my goodness. Let's talk
not
about my
letting you.
story. So for this animatic, um, I what? 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 What?
What are you asking me?
Yes. Why are
I don't
you?
know. I just coughed.
Okay, I thought you were coughing on purpose.
No, I was like zooming out so hard. I wasn't even noticing you were calling to me.
You went, okay.
I have no
So,
idea what happened for the last like 4 minutes.
what are you? What is it? The four? Okay, you know what? I literally do not care. Uh, so,
What?
what? Are you, are you, are you okay?
Yeah, I was just like zooming out. I was starting to zoom out again just as you started speaking, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell. Like, jeez.
How?
And you didn't
How?
respond to me.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, I wonder why. Talga is like, oh my god. We have a ship name, by the way.
We have a ship name. Nice. What is it? What is it?
Talga.
Tauga. That's wild. That's wild.
So, um, my my story. I want this to focus on like the signs. The signs. The signs are everywhere. The signs. So I want things to happen to Ella that are like purposely. I made it Avi. I'm the number one Twaga fan chatter. Yeah. I want obvious things to happen to Ella that are like signs of from God that like she's in hell and she is burning alive because she's being punished. And so like I was thinking, what are some signs that are like I was thinking like what if birds like fly in front of the sun and like the you know how like the birds are like they go in like a U shape or like a V shape? What if like the are you okay?
Yeah, this time I was even listening. I actually was listening that
Oh,
you were
okay.
talking about
Sorry.
birds. You were talking about birds flying in a U or V pattern. That's where I started listening. By the way, I have no idea what you said before that.
Oh, Toa es mi nombre que puedes explicarlo. Mi nombre que estaba given para yo. Uh, y Mara es un otro nombre. Puedes explicarlo porque no tengo la vocabulario.
Do you want me to talk about it being a dead name or just about it
No,
being
it's a
like the
given
name you
name.
used
It's
to
not a
have in your
dead name.
account?
It's not a dead name. What are you talking about?
Sure. So you just want me to clarify that your account had a different name?
Yeah.
Okay. Entonces, lo que ella quería decir es que la cuenta antes tenía otro nombre y ella lo cambió hace poco. Así que por eso la gente usa el nombre viejo.
La gente. The people.
La gente. Yeah. People. People.
Oh, so I have Myra and I have Tawadi. Those are my two names. That's all. It's literally we're overcomplicating it just by speaking in Spanish. So ya veo. That's their response.
Ya ven.
Lost it late. Gracias, government. Oh my god. The signs.
An artist that I know made a game.
Okay.
Same stuff. The whole game is in their art style.
Nice. Oh, and I laughed. I laughed when he begged for his fucking life. Sing for... I'm sorry, what does Mitch mean? Mitch. Mein Dutch is...
I do not recognize the word.
There's
I
like...
apologize.
Well, it's not an English word, that's why.
Yeah, no, even on Spanish I also do not recognize it.
Well, it's not a Spanish word, it's a...
Oh, it's okay, a different language. Okay.
Oh, sing for me? I don't feel like singing right now. I'm sorry. Living in the fever dream, living, if I'm even living. Esperanto? ¿Qué es Esperanto? What is Esperanto, Lazo?
Waiting.
We need to study waiting. What does that mean? Tenemos que estudiar Esperanto.
I am not sure either.
We need to study waiting. Yeah, I know. I need help too. I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, you should kiss.
I saw my sister. Sorry. Okay, I guess we can write for the greater story, because, like, this is not working out.
I love you.
Esperanto is a constructed auxiliary language created by... It's designed for a neutral, easy-to-learn language for international communication, aiming to bridge language barriers and foster understanding. Oh!
Something language, right?
Esperanto is a constructed international auxiliary language created by L.L. Zamaroff in 1887. It's designed to be a neutral, easy-to-learn language for international communication, aiming to bridge understanding barriers and foster understanding. Yo, esto es interesante. Yo quiero saber más de Esperanto. Around in my brain, lurking cry. It's okay. We only speak Spanish when Ivan is here, and I don't even speak it that much at that point. So I'm not saying anything like mixture of several different languages. Oh my goodness. We swim in tears. Yeah, we do swim in tears. I don't know what to write.
You should write a love letter to
We
your
swim.
mom.
A love letter to my mom? What?
Yeah.
I don't think I want to do that.
Fair enough. Fair enough, honestly.
Como peces en la mar, nadamos, 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 nadamos. Da 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 da.
Yeah, I think I will leave the call now if you don't mind.
Yeah, why would I mind?
Because what if you mind? You are allowed to mind it.
Okay, so what if I did actually say I mind and I wanted you to say? What would you do?
Then we will find a compromise.
What? What kind of compromise? You either leave or you don't leave. There's no compromise.
Yeah, you close-minded fool. We can go like, okay, I can stay for like X amount of minutes, or I can do this before leaving, or I can go like, okay, I leave the call but I stay on text, you know, or
Okay.
like, or I become a chatter, you know. There are like many alternatives. You silly goof. Anyways, I love you.
Bye. I love you too.
I love you. Bye bye.
Well, the, wow. He's a fish with arms and legs. Oh my goodness. I might end stream there. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just I'm not feeling very productive, and I know I did a lot today. I did more than average. I think. Um, I think I did more than average in the sense that I worked on my. So yeah. I don't know. I want to be more productive. I want to make more content. I want to make more stuff. So we'll see where that goes. Okay.